mean,
Welcome everyone.
I get it, but at the
are
same time, like,
getting going with
it's not
match
Van's
6
fault,
of game 3.
and the game is going to be so shit if we only have 4 players. So
France has
Right,
already
yeah.
claimed the
Let's see
group
what's up.
and the auto advance through. Northern Ireland with 5 points.
Don't have a claim to the bridge,
No.
but look,
No.
blue is going to just slam white out. Actually,
All right, let me adjust. There we go. We're listening to One Shot Brutal. We'll jump in and out of them. They're talking in their Northern Ireland group. Okay, so this is Kenningsburg. This is the first game 3 we've seen so far. So I'll pull up the bonuses so we can talk a little bit about it. You can see France is at 30 points. No way to catch them. They've locked up a spot in the quarterfinals. The other 4 players just playing for some seeding positioning here. Yeah, we want the map information, Corbin, is that what we're looking for? Can you spell Kenningsburg? Something like that. I'll get it, 1 second. There we go. Thank you for spelling it correctly. That. Okay, so what do we see in terms of looking at bonuses here? Anybody making a strong play? Like Fintops has got a 7 up top, guarded by 3s. That's an interesting position. A bunch of 3s up there for 1 shot. Don't know if he loves that setup. Nice for guarding the area, but he's got some stacks inside, so he can really get a bonus there. I don't think we see bonus plays here is what we're likely looking at. So Fintops has a line on that center bonus there in the middle. All stot. This bonus right here could take out this 1 next turn and could take all stot. Yeah, we're in a progressive world, Dom, here. France has already sewn up the group and the spot in the quarterfinals with a bounty and a win for each of their first 2 players. Lena Kitty does it in game 1, and then General Ben does it in game 2. Nesta trying to live up to his teammates' high performances here. Fintops has lines on 3 bonuses, technically. I don't think he will take one. Yeah, I mean, he potentially could, but this is clearly the easiest one, right? Where he's got the 1 territory to take. Yeah, Kuelfin, are you in his ear? Should you be in here, Kuel? I agree, Hot Lens. Can you get him out of here? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that's true. He's not. They're not actually in VC. That's true. Wait, but are you in his house, Kuel? Or are you actually letting him play by himself? Nope. Okay. So we're seeing True Fintops play here, which I believe is Kuel's brother. Yeah. He's texting. He's just live texting him on every move, telling him what he did wrong. To watch it back to give him some performance improvement ideas in the future. Ooh, okay, so Fintops does take, even though Kuel said he wouldn't, Fintops does take the center bonus, but doesn't guard it. Yeah, this is game 3, Risky Cam. This is the least exciting group's game 3 because we know France is already winning the group. Yeah, maybe he'll go for all 3 bonuses. Van sits an 11 there. We'll see who breaks Fintops. Ah, General Clash would also like a bonus. How about that? Oh, he doesn't live with you. Okay, gotcha. So that's a +2 over there on the right for General Clash, representing the Western Asian team. I believe General Clash is from the United Arab Emirates, if I remember correctly. Ah, he's 16. Another young risk. But in Finland years, those years are different, right? Yeah, I think it's Kuel's best friend and his little brother that are the Finland team. The fun part is how many kills can Van wins this one, right? You gotta start young and risk and really develop them early. I'm surprised there's not more academies yet in Europe training young risk players. There's the break. Fintops gets broken and then goes for the break on General Clash. Okay, one finish here is for Ireland years or in real life years. I'm not sure on the abbreviation there. Yeah, we're clearly playing a no bonus game. We didn't think this would be a bonus game when we were setting up these settings, but obviously you'll have players go for it, and it creates different dynamics for sure. Speaking of Kuel will be streaming the next 2 games today, which are at, I believe, 1700 and 1800 UTC. We'll pull up the schedule here after, but Kuel has the next 2 coming up today. There you go, Kuel. Win the World Cup and spend all of your money on your little brother. I think that's fair. That's a really good question, Cam. I've been trying to get Buns to do other games. Let's see. Phil did the 2 kind of like convenient European games. All the other games are late tonight. The Buns probably will be partying or whatever she does on a Saturday night. Well, that's what I was looking at. They're just not really convenient for you. There's one at, I mean, tonight I'm doing the one at 20, so we don't really need that one, and I think that's really late for you probably. And tomorrow there's one at 21, so I don't think you want either of those. And Johan ended up taking the 900 one, which early Sunday morning for you guys. Oh, the in-laws. Tom's parents coming over tomorrow, huh? How does Tom describe what you do, Hot Buns, for them, for the in-laws? Do you tell them you stream the game of Risk? Are they familiar? Nobody knows? Well, what does he say you do during the day? Roller skate? Secret double life? We do see everyone go with the spread. Remember, we are in Prague, so the spread position could be very helpful to get bonuses. Buns fights crimes, yeah, vigilante. Oh, you have a job, okay. I didn't mean to act like you didn't have a job. I just usually see you streaming during the day, which I'm remembering now is my day, but you're usually streaming probably in your evening, so that makes sense. So you haven't told your parents yet, Buns? Dan's going with a stack in the middle of the board, stack at the bottom, and a stack on the right. So he's got a 3-position game going. Very similar to what we see Nesta lining up with. So Nesta and Van matched with each other for the most part in the board. Corvina would like all of your personal information, Hot Buns. I'm sure you're comfortable giving that in this setting. And social security number. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Well, Hot Buns is in Germany, so I'm pretty sure the job's in Germany, most likely. And address, yeah. I think that's all reasonable. If you could just drop a pin for us, that would be helpful. So yeah, you keep that life separate from us, and you keep this life separate than them. Carpathia, the rule is you can never be more than 2 games ahead of an opponent. Or 2 games ahead of a teammate. So you can play 2, they could have played 0, but you can't play your 3rd game until they get to their 1st game. Except we are in the situation where we have had no Austrians respond to Van, so he's been in kind of a nightmare scenario. So we're letting him play this game because it's not super critical, because France has already earned the automatic bye, and to make it more fun for the other 4 players for this one. But that is the rule. The rule will not be twisted, Cool. It'll stick with that. Again, the only reason we're allowing it is in this one scenario, because this game, as you already said, doesn't matter a ton, right? So it's more to give the other 4 players a decent game. Playing a 4-player game on this map is a totally different world, So moving forward, it'll be that rule. We'll try to we got 1 Austrian to respond about 5 hours ago to a game ping from yesterday, so maybe we can get one of them back on board at least. But some of these countries that didn't have qualifying rounds, this is literally their like first games, and they're trying to figure out how everything works. Should have asked all the players doing it then. I did. I asked a couple of them. Who was I talking to? Yeah, so we were. I guess I was just talking to one. I was in their VC, so that's what I was just talking to one shot before. It's really hard to spell Koningsberg. Koningsberg, I think, is in Germany. I'm not for sure on that. I think this is actually near where Hot Buns works. If I remember right. Yeah, you're probably right, Keel. That's fair. It was either we let Van play or we let Speedster play as a fill-in. Yeah, Hot Bun's actually. Koningsberg's very popular. Hot Bun's very popular there. She has some billboards and stuff there. If you drive through it, you'll see. I assume you guys have billboards in Europe. I don't know. Maybe you don't. You probably call them something funny like advert signs or something. So we see the two middle territories, and this happens a lot in Königsberg. The two middle territories end up becoming very important locations for where you can attack the rest of the board from. So we see a 16 stack there of one shot next to an 18 stack of fin tops, and Van has a 19 stack also attached to it. So we see troops at the center of the board, very common, with trying to keep some exteriors on the edge. General Clash has the bonus up at the top. Hot German bonus. That's funny. That's a +3 that General Clash is holding up there in Tregheim. Pretty sure I nailed that one. Troop counts are really close. Fintops has a decent advantage from having the early big trade, but troop counts pretty close. General Clash has been able to hold a bonus a couple of turns. I don't know if he's gotten to his second turn holding that yet. Which is, oh, no, he got broken. Okay, Van breaks. So the bonuses continue not to happen. Van in 3 positions still. Nesta has been able to kind of disconnect himself from Van a little bit, for better or for worse, so now they don't have the lines on each other. I don't know what that means, Corbina. I don't want to say it because I don't know if it's like bad words in German. Ooh. Fintops going for the kill on one shot. 20 on 16 gets good dice. Good enough. He's got to double tap the 8. We'll go 5 on 8 and then 6. 6 on 6. Has a 2 to help. Uses the helper 2. Needs a nice 6 on 6 roll. Could come back from the 9 if he can get a good. Oh, he's gotten just terrible dice here. He can bring the 3 down, but he's got to win a 3 on 4, and he runs out of time. Failed kill there. Fintops trying to kill one shot. Okay, so the kill goes for General Clash getting the kill on one shot. The Fed kill there. So that's 5 points for Western Asia. They're on the board. They move up to second because one shot was the other one with 5 points, so they win the tiebreaker there and currently in second group. Not a 70 game, so it is a full World Dom game. Yeah, we think we want to blame that one on Fuel there, the failed kill on Kill. I think that's only fair. General Clash goes for the cleanup kill on Fintops, but locks his stack accidentally. Has another stack to work with. Gonna be tight. Gonna come up through the 1, leave the score for the other one. Should be good. He's got 100% roll. Okay, so General Clash also gets the kill on Fintops. That'll take Western Asia up to 8. Very good, very good. What can he do now? He's at 91 troops. Both Van and Nesta at 46 and 40, respectively. They're both on 4 cards also. Top's part Honey Badger, yeah. We're just making up real names for hot buns now. Okay, so this is Nesta killing Van. Nesta getting more points for the French, which don't need any more points. And this should be the game, right? France now up to 35. Ooh, it's still tight in troop count, huh? Nesta's just got to hit General Clash as much as possible. Maybe hope General Clash doesn't have cards on 4. Stack's not in the right position to get all the territories. And not enough troops to do it either. France might... Oh no, there's cards on 4. It depends if he's got cards on 3 coming back. Yeah, so we got this stack now locked inside, so it can't hit the other territories. We can hit it with a 19, which is not enough, but locks in 15 troops. One shot, we want to see what's happening here. One shot just looking up past rolls here. So not a kill, it's going to come down to cards on 3 or not for Nesta. What do you guys think? Cards on 3? No cards on 3? Cards on 3, let's go. France might win it. And France sweeping group, how about that? Not to mention all 3 of them getting, well, Nesta will actually with the most points with the win here. An 18-point game. Gotta break everything. Yeah. Red's not gonna have cards, so you're good as long as you get everything broken, right? Mitch, General Clash played well, though. I think we saw that in your guys' regional final. General Clash played really well in that, also. I mean, he got fed a kill, which helped him, but I think he played well throughout this. Even being in first position. Yeah, gets the breaks. Can't get all the breaks. Both have done some not great pathing here at the end, so it's still possible. If we see cards on 3 here for General Clash, it's still a possibility. It's not an easy map to path, right? Kind of the purpose of it. We see the break here come from Nesta into the middle break and then a break up top. But it's going to create even more pathing challenges. Yeah, not the most drama-built group. Luckily, we're getting them out of the way first. France just dominating this group. France will move on to their spot in the quarterfinals. The other 4 nations will go compete next round, or next week in round 1. I mean, it really all started when Kuehl gave Lena that +6. Ever since then, France has just absolutely dominated the group. So I think if we're going to blame it on anyone, we blame it on Kuhl. Yeah, no cards on 3 there for General Clash should be it. Kuhl's a noob, yeah. Yeah, Lena was in game 1 against Kuhl, and Kuhl just let Lena have a +6. So, yeah. Just moved right out of the way. Not gonna get the win here, so likely cards coming back from General Clash. 50 troops. General Clash now in the troop lead. He'll still defending, giving up the +6. Oh, you're saying you did have the win? You're saying before Lena ran it, you should have, for the same bounty, you should have gone for the same bounty, you're saying? Who was that? It was... You had the... Oh, without bounties. Okay, just a 10-point run. Oh my gosh, we got so close to the end again. This is almost the exact same spot that the other player, that Nesta was just in. So, cards on 3 for Nesta again. These will be back-to-back cards on 3 to stay alive. No cards on 3. Looks like General Clash is going to get the win for Western Asia. And the lucky streak here for France comes to an end. But they scored 35 points, which is just a fantastic score. Western Asia will end here with, what is that, 19? The maximum points from the game? No, not maximum points from the game. And that's the win for General Clash. We'll see if we can get anyone in here. Close game to talk to. Alright, we'll see who we can get in here to talk a little post-game. Let me update the score. No, there's a benefit to being second. Well, we can talk about that in a second here. Lars, you didn't play in this game. We don't need you in the waiting room. I do like the commitment. Can you guys hear me? Where's Ness? Oh, I think I'm still muted. Can you guys hear me? Oh, I'm in the wrong. That's what I'm in the wrong stream. My problem. What's up, everyone?
Hey, mate.
One shot, you seem frustrated.
I mean, what a fucking waste of my time, man.
Why do you say that?
He goes for it. So, alright, I can understand because of the format, going for a bounty. The kill was about 20% chance that he had it.
The Fintop's kill is what we're talking about? Fintop's trying to kill.
Yeah, trying to kill me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just pathetic, right? It doesn't set in. So he's 100% going for the kill for the bounty points and go out, which is fine. I can understand that. If the kill was like even close, it was like 20% at best. So he just completely suicided the game for no fucking reason. Wasted ever and fucking time. It's just so boring. I'm just so bored of this shit every game.
You think there was no chance at the kill?
It was very low because he needed multiple low rolls and good dice and stacks to do it and splits.
He had a 10v6 that went very poorly, and that's, I think, what really killed the chances. And he could have stopped there potentially, right?
Yeah.
Which I don't know.
It doesn't matter. As soon as he rolled anything, I was dead. As soon as he
Yeah.
rolled even one snack, I was dead to red next
Because it
turn.
was 2 even at that point. So
Yeah, so he just hard suicided for no reason. I mean, because I think even he gets one bounty, he doesn't win. He wanted. What's the point of it? Like, I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know.
you're
This
saying
is going free.
so if he takes the bounty, he doesn't trade in immediately, is what you're saying.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah. So he doesn't set
he's
in. So
dead
it's a
immediately.
really low kill
Yeah.
chance. 100%. So he's playing for the 5 points, which because this is the final game and he's on 0,
Right.
it doesn't really get him very far in the game.
Right.
I mean, maybe he's playing for like 4th in the group. It's like, wow, good job, man. That's a really cool thing to play for. And like a 20% chance to do it. It's like impressive decision making. It's just, yeah, man, it makes my blood boil because I've wasted all this fucking time, right? Because you do some practices,
Yeah.
you come here, you set up, you get going, you chatted your team, you've talked about what you want to do,
Right.
and you just get suicided. And it's like, cool, well, I'm glad, that's 3 hours of my life I'm not going to get back because some fucking idiot decides to suicide.
That's the one.
For no benefit. For no benefit. If it got the kill, I'd be like, fair play. That's just how the structure of a tournament is. But it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. I don't know. Sorry to rant, Mitch, but I mean, it's just
I get it. I mean, it is tough when you do all the prep work and it feels like so. I mean, but that's kind of part of it, right? It just happens sometimes that people make the those kind of plays that you can't expect.
yeah. It truly caught me out of left field. I was
Yeah.
trying, right, okay, so can red get me? Because then obviously the traditional way that you play pro is that on the second turn order, when you have 4 cards and somebody has 4 cards, they can kill you and set in and survive and maybe look to chain, etc., etc. So red was the only one above me in turn order, so the only one who would be able to kill me and set in. So I was looking for him, can he kill me? And no, because his 8 was locked in the bottom right, so he wouldn't have had the troops to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to go for you, but it didn't
Yeah,
seem to be like
I saw you lining
possible.
up, but as soon as
Yeah.
So it looked like General Clash was going for bonuses multiple times and no one was having it, was what we saw there, basically.
yeah, I think it was very clear that people weren't happy to have a bonus game.
No one was allowing
Yeah, I
bonuses.
was just playing. Yeah, I was just playing around. I just wanted to know
Sure.
like who's more aggressive than who, like
Yeah.
just like that.
Just kind of getting an idea and seeing
And I
if
missed
they happen to let you take one or something.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you
And
weren't
I
wasting a
played
bunch of
like 10
troops to
games
do it.
practice, and in all of my 10 games it happened the same way, like someone feeds someone. But
Really?
the white ran for green, it was like I didn't even understand it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
because he could have stopped and then cost me more to kill green and then set up and then set and kill white, but he made it super easy for me to kill both of them, like, and not even, it didn't cost me like I think 18 or 19, something like that,
Yeah.
to kill 2 players. So
Yeah, you got in a really nice spot when you got fed that. Nesta, what happened in
Mhm.
the end game there, not killing General Clash? Are you there, Nesta? Nesta. Nothing from Nesta. We saw the in-game go back and forth there, General Clash, and he gets cards on 3 the first time you had a chance to
yeah,
kill him, and then he doesn't get him the second time.
yeah. To be honest, I've just started playing for like 6 months ago, so I'm not
Oh,
really.
good.
I don't really know how. Yeah, I don't really know how to count like where to put my stacks and how
Yeah,
to separate and
yeah,
pathing and
sure,
everything. I've just seen people do it, but like
sure.
I've seen one shot, I've seen you guys like do it, but when you do it, like when you practice it, it's totally different.
Oh, it's so tough, and especially when you're in a
Like
tournament setting where you're like heart's
yeah,
beating a little bit faster, and you're like, "Am I
yeah.
putting these in the right spot?"
I I'm shaking 60 seconds, just like 2 seconds. I'm not. I don't. And it goes again back to the first 2 bounties because
Yeah,
it didn't cost me a lot. So I had so many troops that even if like blue set two times after in a row. So
yeah. You were still able to stay alive there.
but it didn't even kill me. Like
Yeah, Okay, anyone got anything else they'd like to say?
No, really, I'm glad this is the seeding round.
Yeah, seeding rounds for kind of learning about stuff, right?
Yeah, true. But yeah, look, thanks for organizing, and we'll see you guys next week, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see all of you guys in your groups next week. Please go fill out your availability like ASAP. We'll be doing those schedules tomorrow. So if you'll fill out your availability for next week, that'd be super helpful.
Awesome. All
Thanks,
right,
guys.
see you guys. GG.
And that is a wrap on Group 6. We know our winners. We already knew our winners going into it. It's France. They dominated the group. All 3 players from France score points. Very impressive performance from them. Western Asia gets the win today with General Clash getting 19 points all today for Western Asia. They'll finish second. And One Shot dies on a failed kill attempt and then dies on the next turn. Northern Ireland finishes with 5 points. Finland and Austria finish with 0. So we'll see where they all end up next week in round 1. Hopefully we don't end up with One Shot in Finland in the same group next week. So we'll make sure that happens for everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Kuhl's coming up. Let's go through the schedule real quick for today. Yep. Okay, so we've gotten the Group 7 and Group 6 games are now done. Kuhl will be streaming Group 1 and Group 4 games at 1700 UTC and 1800 UTC. That's a Game 2 for Group 1. That's the USA 1 group there, where Northern South America is leading after a big win from Finley Pope last night. Game 3 there is England and Netherlands Team 2's playing in that one. England is leading that group. That Game 3 is at 1800. Streamed by Kuhl. I'll be back on for our final group to start playing their Game 1 for Group 3, which is USA 3, Peru, Mexico, Israel, where we'll have the famous Harlox Saber Acrobat team in Saudi Arabia playing in that one. That'll be at 20 UTC. I'll be streaming that one this evening. And then we've got at the same time, Harlow will be streaming Game 3 of the group where Norway and Netherlands are leading that group, tied at 20 points. So all to play for in that one. And then we'll have Game 2 of Group 7, which is the next day for them because they just played late Saturday night earlier, and now they'll play a Sunday game for Group 7 in their Game 2. So hope everyone enjoyed it. Make sure to go check out Kuhl's streams coming up here in a few hours at 1700 UTC. I'm Mitch on Risk, streaming live on Twitch, posting on YouTube. Until next time, everybody, may your dice be nice. See you guys.